Hello everybody, welcome to episode 7 of the Digimon miniseries. So let's show off the wonderful rookie stages we're at now. So as you know, in the last episode, we showed off the Baby 1 and Baby 2 stage. And of course, as I said towards the end of the video, that we did purposely get some camera mistakes. So let's see where that took us. First off, we have Pico Devimon on the version 3 mini. Which, look at this guy, he looks amazing. I love the whole little art design and everything for this character. Look at them big old happy faces and stuff like that. Gotta love that. On the version 2, we got Lekmon, which is another beautiful, Digimon. Look at him, he's very nice, very happy little boy. And I always love Lekmon. Lekmon's like one of those Digimon where I feel like he never got like the attention it like properly deserved. So I always like looking at it and just being like amazed by it. It's just one of those Digimon where I felt like it should have gotten a bit more attention. And of course, on the version 1 mini, we have Gabumon. You know, our favorite boy of the bunch. Well, favorite anime boy of the bunch. I mean, look at this boy. And of course, he uses the pendulum version of the sprite instead of the original, like, DMOG version. The original digital monster sprite. So that's kind of cool to see the pendulum sprites being used. Which does make sense. I do prefer it when they use the pendulum sprites over the original sprites. There's times where that does make sense. Like, I know there are some issues with it, like, for example, on the original digital monster, there's, like, Metal Greymon who's a virus typing instead of a vaccine type. But that makes sense, like, logically, they explain that, and of course, like, in the modern devices, you see how that does have the effect. What I don't get is when they use the weird, crappy old sprites on the on the newer devices. I don't know, that always was weird to me. Well, they're not crappy, I don't know how to describe them. Like, there's better quality ones, it's just like, why do you want to use that? I get for, like, nostalgia purposes, but it's like, I feel like people would prefer having the better pendulum sprites or something like that. Maybe, I don't know. I always like when they use the pendulum sprites, especially for Gabumon here. Agumon I understand, because Agumon doesn't really change too heavily with his sprite design and his artwork in general. But like Gabumon's sprite design, his version 2 sprite, it's really ugly to me. Like, look at this one. Like, this one you can actually look at it and be like, yeah, it's Gabumon. Got the pelt, got the horn. Look at him, happy boy, everything. You see his little belly circle thing every time he moves his arms up. Like, that's Gabumon. You know that's Gabumon. You could sit there and do his weird little firing shot thing. And you could be like, wow, it's Gabumon. Anime Boy of the Year. But then you look at him on the version 2 and you're like, what went wrong? What happened here? So it's one of those weird little design choices where I was like, I don't enjoy that. Very weird design overall. But we have done all the trainings for these guys today. So I did 30 trainings on this device, 30 on this one, and then another 30 on this one. So hopefully that takes us down a good, awesome pathway. I did accidentally get like a camera stick by accident, so I don't know how that will change things around. I might have gotten 2 by accident, I don't know. It's kind of hard to describe some of the camera sticks and the minis, because the mini has like a lot of weird specifications towards its camera sticks, and it's one of those things where you're like, does that count for 1 or 2? It's like one of those type situations. So hopefully it doesn't ruin us. It's one of the weirder things. But we did actually keep up with training this time. That was the main thing we didn't do last time. So this time around we should be at least getting some decent evolutions out of stuff. If not, we can deal with the bad evolutions, because hoping we don't get the bad evolutions, because at least for the version 1, because I don't want to get Numamon again. But for these 2, I'd be okay with it slightly, because we just haven't experienced those guys yet. So it'd be cool to see what we get out of it. And of course, that's kind of it. We will be doing a bit of a battle, though. So I guess let's do Pico Devimon against Gabumon here. Do a bit of some battles, because why not? Gotta get some battles in there. Gotta get that joy. Gotta get that wonder. There we go. Oops, that was not a good counting game right there. I wasn't counting, though, really, to be honest. Okay. Oh, 2 mega shots immediately, and bam, look at that. Pico Devimon wins. A win for evil, a loss for Gabumon. As you know, because this boy can go into, like, Lusamon Satan mode over here. That is like one of the weird things you can't actually do with these with this one. Since there is the extra stages or whatever, you can't actually take this guy to the final mode, which is kind of cool. Can't do that with the other guys. I am kind of glad that this one is winning, though, because if that does happen, that does mean I do actually have a good, solid chance at him doing that. Oh, actually, no, he's not a winner, huh? He's only won 1 battle out of 4. Okay, so not that great. But to be honest, I'm okay with that. I think my actual winner of the bunch here, that's 50%, so that's whatever. I think this guy's actually had his first loss, yeah. So that's kind of interesting there. We'll do a battle between Elecmon and Gabumon here, because why not? I always figured these two were very close to each other. They both did appear on the same device, so it is kind of interesting to think about in that sense. They both started out on the version 2. Oh, got 18 and 18. There we go. Oh. And of course, we had to waste time. Apparently, Gabumon decided he needed to be a stronger boy. Yeah, dang. Okay. Okay, really? How? Gabumon? See, the minis have, like, the weird connections or whatever. I will say, the 3-prong connection does not connect the best a lot of the times. It's kind of finicky. I will say that about the 3 prongs. And bam, look at that. Wow. Gabumon is on a losing streak today. So these guys will actually be pretty equaled out by the time they get to the champion stage, which I'm okay with, actually. I like the idea that they would both be pretty equaled out. And of course we... Oh, nope, not that one. And of course for our final battle of the day, we gotta take the version 3 versus the version 2. And see who will be the winner. So we got our little battle connection there. Nope. That's weird. I didn't even hit the button. Both of them aired out. And then we both got 18 this time. So that's kind of cool. Guess they wanted a fair fight. Take this like into like a Beyblade consideration. And bam, look at that. So yeah, we will actually be pretty equaled out by that point. Wow, that is crazy to think about that. So I'm kind of curious on how I would do. I guess it depends on the evolutions that they become in the next stage. So we'll see where that takes us fully. If it doesn't take us any more interesting, then one of them will be used as fodder, while the other two will be used as like the evolutionary successors. So hopefully that works out pretty decently for us. If not, if all of them are pretty good or whatever in terms, then who knows what I'll do. I have to figure that out. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this little episode here. Thank y'all for watching. Hopefully y'all enjoyed this wonderful episode of minis and rookie battling and all that fun. So, that's pretty much all I have to say for right now. Thank y'all for watching, and I will see you all later. Bye. Woo!